Hey guys, Hector here with another Pokemon vlog, and I wanted to talk about legendary Pokemon and event Pokemon and mythical Pokemon and stuff like that. Because I think there are just way too many legendary Pokemon at this time. And I know some of you guys will be like, well, there's 6 generations and we're going on 7 generations, and of course there will be many legendaries and stuff because there's so many games now. And it's not even that, it's just that over the years, they've just kept increasing the amount of legendary Pokemon. And sometimes I don't even think they need them, or I think they should have saved some of them for later generations because they're perfectly fine legendary Pokemon that follow, folklore from way back in the day and all that stuff, and they could totally use them in later generations. They shouldn't just stuff them all into one game or whatever. So there were so many legends that I couldn't remember them all, so I put them up on my screen over here. I put on my glasses. Shut up about my glasses. So I wanted to go through all the different legendary Pokemon. So the first generation, it wasn't too bad. We have Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. I don't know why some people like the 3 legendary birds, and I guess they're okay, whatevs. And then the 2 main legendary Pokemon were Mewtwo and Mew. And those 2 were tied together because Mewtwo was, like a clone of Mew, and Mew was the super legendary Pokemon that was said to be like the god of Pokemon, sort of. He was the very first Pokemon, and everybody thinks other Pokemon stem from it. So, that all made sense, and that was cool. And there's a whole story behind that. Then we get to the second generation, and it's sort of the same, a little bit different. So we have 3 more legendary Pokemon with Raikou. I might not be pronouncing these right, so whatevs. Raikou, Entei, Suicune. So those are the 3 wandering Pokemon, and I hated the whole wandering part, but I'm not going to get into that. Then we have Lugia and Ho. They actually made legendary Pokemon kind of version exclusive. They weren't really exclusive, but they were version specific, I guess, and the whole video game kind of followed that legendary Pokemon. Now, that was pretty cool. And then we had one real event legend, a mythical Pokemon, if you want to call it that, which was Celebi. So that, second generation, not too bad. It's cool and all that stuff. Third generation starts to get a little crazy, I think. So we have 3 legendary Pokemon yet again. We have Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Those Pokemon, you had to do like a ton of hoops to get through, but whatevs. Then we have Latios and Latias, which was kind of like a version exclusive Pokemon, but we also had Kyogre and Groudon, which were the version exclusive Pokemon, and then the whole story that was revolved around your one version. And then on top of that, we had another legendary Pokemon, Rayquaza, which connected to Kyogre and Groudon, so it was a whole 3 legendary Pokemon thing that kind of followed around the story. Maybe you can say, well, Rayquaza was, kind of the main Pokemon, legendary Pokemon for Emerald, since they started doing 3 games, Red, Blue, Yellow, although Yellow wasn't really a whole 3rd game, it's more like an anime twist on the game. Then we did Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And on Crystal, we didn't really have a full legendary for Crystal. We just used Suicune, even though that was one of the trio Pokemon. So since we're doing Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, hey, we're going to have a legendary Pokemon specifically for Emerald, or the story that revolves around Rayquaza for Emerald. So that kind of made more sense. And then we had 2 event mythical Pokemon, which was Jirachi and Deoxys. I don't know why we had 2, but we just had 2. Oh yeah, and sorry. If, I'm an American, this isn't bad, but I kind of recently found out this is bad in like Europe or something. It's not bad in the US, so I might go like that, so don't hate on me. And then we get to Generation 4, and we have another 3 legendary Pokemon, which was, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Uxie? Mesprit, and Azalf, or whatever. Those were another wandering legends, and they're all psychic, so they weren't even that different from each other. But, that we had another trio, whatevs, we had them in. Then we had Dialga and Palkia, which were the legendary Pokemon that were kind of around that one version, Diamond and Pearl, Dialga, Palkia. And then we have Heatran and Regigigas. I don't know why they added Heatran, they just did. Regigigas, I guess it's kind of a throwback legendary, since if you imported the other Regi Pokemon, then you get Regigigas, sort of. So it's kind of secret legendary. I guess that's kind of cool. That's kind of okay. Then we have Giratina, or is it Giratina? I don't remember. So that one, it was kind of like a legendary for platinum. So again, that's fine. But then we have Cresselia. I think that was an event Pokemon. Was that an event Pokemon? I haven't played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum in a while. But even if it wasn't, they just added another legendary Pokemon. I don't know why. Heatran and Cresselia, we didn't need them. But that's not even it. Then we had Fion and Manaphy, which were event mythical Pokemon. And that's still not it. Then we had Darkrai, which was another event mythical Pokemon. And that's still not it. Then we had Shaman, that was another event mythical Pokemon. And that's still not it. Then we had Arceus, which was the 5th event mythical Pokemon. Maybe 6 if Cresselia was an event, I don't remember. But at least 5 in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. That was way overboard. And then Arceus was supposed to be the whole god Pokemon or whatever. And he was also mentioned on House, if anybody watched that show or whatever. But basically, they went way overboard on legendaries in the 4th generation. So then we go to the 5th generation, and actually, it was kind of weird because they added a legendary Pokemon at the top of the Pokedex list, which was Victini. And that was an event mythical Pokemon right at the top. And then we go to the 3 legendary Pokemon again. I'm just mad on 3 legendary Pokemon. I don't think we need to have the 3 legendary Pokemon in each game. But anyways, we had Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. So that was like whatevs. Then we had another 3 another 3 legendary Pokemon, which was Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus. So we had 2 triple legendaries. Then we had Reshiram and Zekrom, which was for the black and white, version exclusive sort of legendary Pokemon. Then we had Kyurem, which was not a version exclusive or story type thingy legendary for the next game, because they didn't have a 3rd game. They had another set of 2 games. So it was black and white, and then black 2 and white 2. But it was kind of cool how they added Kyurem with Reshiram and Zekrom into the whole fusion type thing. So, whatevs, that's totally fine. And then we had 3 events mythical Pokemon, which was Keldeo, which is kind of a lame Pokemon, Meloetta, and Genesect. So it was less than the last generation, but it was still way too much. And then again, 2 triple legendaries. I mean, come on. And then we get to the 6th generation, where they went a little bit light on legendary Pokemon, but they kind of went light on all Pokemon because they had to make room for the Mega Evolutions, I guess. So we just had Xerneas, and Yveltal, and Zygarde, which was for Pokemon X and Pokemon Y, and we never had a Pokemon Z, so whatevs. But we had XYZ Legends, so sure, whatevs. And then we had 3 event Pokemon again. I don't know why we had 3, but we just did. Diancie, Hoopa, and Volcanion. So not as many legendaries in the 6th generation, but still 3 event Pokemon. Do we really need 3? I mean, come on. So I hope I made my point by going through all these legendary Pokemon. So personally, I think the triple legendary Pokemon thing is kind of lame, but I know some people like it. But I don't think we need 3 legendary Pokemon to fit somewhere in the game. I think it's fine with 3 legendary Pokemon that fit with the versions, or 2 if we're only going to do 2 versions. Like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald had Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. We didn't need another set of version exclusive legendaries like Latios and Latias. And when it comes to event Pokemon, I think it's great if we just have 1 event Pokemon, maybe 2 at most, but 1 would be great because that should be the 1 super rare mythical Pokemon that all these legends are tied to. So let's just have 1 to make it so freaking rare and everything. Because once we get like 5 that are rare, then it's like, really? 5? It kind of loses its emphasis or its boost or whatever to have 5 super rare Pokemon. If it's just 1 like Mew or 1 like Celebi, then it just makes it cooler, I think, in my opinion. But this is just all my own opinion. So you can leave your own opinion in the comment section if you want. I'm glad to hear them and have little feedback and stuff like that. But I guess that's all I got to say about this Pokemon vlog, legendaries, mythical Pokemon, event Pokemon, all that stuff, whatever you want to call it. So thumbs up this video if you liked it or appreciated it. And subscribe to my channel for more Pokemon related stuff. Sometimes I do vlogs, sometimes I do gameplay, sometimes I don't even do Pokemon. I just do a ton of other video game stuff. So if you want to see any of that, definitely subscribe, because more is going to be coming in the future. Which way does it go?